The Romantic Age. The Romantic Age is supposed to begin in 1798, which is the year in which Wordsworth's lyrical ballad was published. The poems published under the heading Lyrical Ballads are the first collection of Romantic poets, and the preface to them is the first preamble to Romantic theory of poetry. The Romantic Age, covering two generations of poets, officially came to its end in 1837 when Queen Victoria succeeded to the throne and marked the beginning of the Victorian Age. The beginning of the Victorian Age was taken to be the end of the Romantic period. As it is discussed above, the Romantic period in English literature is clearly divisible into two generations of poets. The first generation poets are Wordsworth, Coleridge, Walter Scott, and Robert Southey. They are known as older poets. The second generation of the Romantic poets are Lord Byron, Shelley, and Keats. They are known as younger poets. The Romantic period in English literature came immediately after the French Revolution. In fact, Wordsworth actually went to France during the Revolution. The impact of three great ideals of French Revolution, liberty, equality, and fraternity, deeply influenced the spirit of Romantic poetry in England. The Romantic literature is known by two characteristic terms: the Romantic Revival and the Romantic Revolt. It is called Romantic Revival because it sought to revive the poetic ideals of the Elizabethan age. Love, beauty, emotion, imagination, romance, and the beauty of nature were the ideals of the Elizabethan poetry, which the Romantic movement sought to revive. The Romantic movement is also called the Romantic Revolt because it sought to revolt against the artificial ideals, principles, and practices of the new classical or the Augustan school of poetry adopted and practiced in England in the 18th century. The new classical poetry was essentially intellectual, rational, satirical, and artificial. To the last degree, it was the product of the intelligence playing upon the surface of life. The Romantic poets substituted love, emotion, imagination, beauty, and all the effusions of the heart in place of the rational products of the intellect. It also widened its scope by bringing in all humanity in place of mere town life. It also replaced the closed heroic couplet of the new classical school by a large variety of verse forms, meters, and stanza forms. The Romantic literature is therefore known for its high poetic splendor and emotional effusion.